It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Grizzlies come into town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Looking for a different outcome this time around. The Memphis Grizzlies took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against the Los Angeles Lakers. So far, no luck against this team. They dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Drills it from outside.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Here's Grizz. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Black with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The rebound by Tyler Hero. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 6 points.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Pass to Flag. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. It's blocked. To the inside. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Clark Nas Reed, a former six-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Garland with it, guarded by Murray. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here's Grizz. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Williams can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Garland has it in the corner. Lakers with the rebound. Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Grizz. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, Shea has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass the flag. Over Williams. And it's flag missing. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Outside for Murray. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so here's Memphis. To the wing on the left. Here's Black. And another miss by Memphis. And stolen by Eaton. Now Black. Baseline jumper. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Murray scanning the floor. Outside, Hero. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Heroes got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Here's Flag. It's good. Flag's got his second bucket of the night.
This rookie Flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
Murray, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
2 minutes remaining.
The Lakers with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .157 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jerome. No good from outside. Here's Williamson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Lakers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
The wide open look here for Garland. Trains the three-pointer. Garland's got 8 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Jerome in the corner. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Fades and shoots. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Over in the corner, Williams buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines, Williams.
Here's Williamson. Rebound the Lakers.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Whitmore. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. 2K Sports.
The Grizzlies. 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
It's deflected. Jerome with the steal. And stolen by Flag. Williamson up top. Pass to Flag. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hayes. Guarded by Green. And he can't bank that one in. Williams with the ball.
Oh! How about the showmanship of Jalen Williams?
Outside Russell. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Williams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Russell. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Green, the screen. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Jerome's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Takes a step back. Flag with it. He's got 6. Here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
So we can't get either to fall. With floor spacing so in demand, league wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Andrew.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. To the middle. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And a wide open look for Hero. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 12 points in the game. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's good for 2. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Pass to Russell. And here is Williamson. Played in with the... Nice touch off the glass.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Garland with it. Defended by Whitmore.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Outside, Hero. Lets it go with a three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
In general, I think they're finding good looks from beyond the arc. Steadily improving as this game's gone along.
And the shot is good. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Murray, here we go. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day. Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Sharp. Back to Merrill. And Garland has it in the corner. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Outside Garland. Fires the 3. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Murray, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Ayton. And here is Garland. 15 points in the game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws for a foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Hero scanning the floor. And botches the dunk. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now Black. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Garland. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
Shot's good by Hero.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Garland. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. At the top of the key, Reed. Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Black from deep. And it's Grizz with the rebound. Outside, Hero. Unloads. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Pass to Ayton. Reed with the block. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Lakers lead by 14. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Reed. Pass to Hero. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Black with it. Nothing on the board. Now here is Hachimura. Guarded by Reed. Here's Ayton. 2 on the clock. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Basket counts. Garland's got 17 now.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Outside, Williams. And the rejection by Ayton. And they're running. Pass to Garland. Stolen by Hero. In the corner, Murray with it. Drains it from 17 feet out. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Outside, Williams. Lakers passing it around. Over flag. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Uncovered. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles leading by 14. So, Greg, for Cooper Flag, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Pass to Hayes. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, Murray. He's got 11. Williams for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's Black in the corner. Mr. Williamson uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
He relishes his role in this. this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:57 left in the third. Now Jerome, 5 points in the game, sinks the triple. Jerome's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Williamson right side. Pass to Sharp. Missed inside. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The shot's good from Hayes.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Back to Green. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Jerome's got 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Takes a 3. No good on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Green. Takes it off the glass.
With good size for his position, Green is a factor inside.
Garland looking it over. To the left wing. From beyond the arc. Here's Sharp. Knocked away. Back to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Green outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Off the run. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
No one near as Jerome lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Sharp. A second chance effort. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Rebounded by Gafford.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Here's Jerome. Puts up a deep three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Highsmith. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Green. Back to Jerome. This one for three. Highsmith grabs the miss. Outside, Garland with the drive. And it's Sharp missing.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Pass to Jerome. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Over in the corner, Green. Now, here's Gafford. And here is Garland. And the basket is good. Garland's got 19 points.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Pass to Rizichet. Up top, Gafford. The 8-footer. It's rebounded by Hayes. Outside, Garland launches it. And the rejection by Gafford. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Jerome.
The free throw drops for Jerome. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Garza. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Flag. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Pass to Garza. And stolen by Flag. Puts up a deep three. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Los Angeles ball.
So it's the Lakers now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Shed missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that one's good. Flag.
Using the size, Flag going to work around the rim.
Pass to Garza. Here's Shed. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Into the lane. And a wide open look for Flag. No good on the three.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
The rebound by Shed.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nifty move. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up.